Happy Wednesday, gang. What a beautiful day it is in Sydney, and I've come down to one of the greatest spots on earth today, spend a couple of hours, and I'm standing under a magnificent big old oak tree here down at Balmoral. And what I'm going to do now is just want to take you on a little walking tour for the next couple of minutes along the beach here. And if this is not the best harbour beach in the world, I'd like someone to come back to me and please tell me of another one, either in Australia or overseas, that might be able to compare with this. So this is on Sydney Harbour. A lot of people know what I'm talking about, obviously. People that watch this from Sydney, but this is one of the harbour's greatest beaches, called Balmoral Beach. It's on the north shore of Sydney, on the lower north shore. And it is an absolute Route 1 magnificent part of the world. I'd stack it up against anywhere that I've travelled in the world. So let me turn the camera around and I'll take you on a little walking tour, and just show you where I'm coming from. Okay, so I'm just under this beautiful tree here, and I'm on the northern part of Balmoral. It's quite a long beach. It's actually got two separate beaches, but we'll start on the northern side, and you can see it starts with this beautiful park coming around onto the beach now, and I'll just walk along. Won't say much, just to let you have a look at this beautiful part of the world. This is the old pavilion here called Bathers Pavilion. Very historic old building where now it's got beautiful kiosks and restaurants in it and other facilities. And you can see with the beach, this is the North Beach. Northern part of the beach. It's quite long. And the amazing thing is, no, we're not on the coast of Sydney. We are on the coast, but we're not on the coastal beaches of Sydney. Anybody think this could be Bondi or Maroubra or Coogee or Manly? We're actually on the harbour. How's that for a beach on the harbour? It's crazy how good it is. So I'll just keep walking past this beautiful old building here, Bathers Pavilion. Great spot to come and have lunch. Nice restaurant in there. And you've got the great parks on the alongside the beach here. Very famous part of Sydney. Look at these great old trees. Crazy how good they are. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people coming down here every year from all over the world. One of the greatest tourist spots of Sydney. It just makes you feel good when you come here. If you're having a bad day or you're stressed out or whatever the problems may be, jump on the B1 bus from from Wynyard in Sydney. The double-decker B-line bus. Jump off at Spit Junction. First of all, get up on the top deck of the B-line bus, and I'll show you a little video of that when you go across the bridge. That is spectacular. And come down and spend 2 or 3 hours down at this little piece of paradise. If there's one unhappy person here today, I'm a dead set bad judge. You cannot, and God bless everyone that's going through some serious problems, I don't mean that, but if you're just having you need to get out and have a day, download, just have a brain dead day and do nothing, this is the spot to come. Okay, so keep walking. That's the northern part of the beach. This beautiful park wraps around. And now we're heading over. There's an island in the middle here, which is lovely. And that basically separates the north and the south part of the beach. So here we are now walking along, moving into the middle to southern part of the beach. And you can see it wraps right around there, right across the boats. And what a great day it is in old Sydney town today. About 28, 29 degrees, a little bit of humidity, not too bad. Really, really nice. Every time I come down here, have a swim, have a bit of lunch, or do both or whatever, you just feel good. As soon as you hit the joint, you just go, oh God, there is love and goodness in the world again. You just get that, you just breathe that big sigh of, oh, thank you, sweet Lord, thank you, God. Yeah, so this is just one part of Sydney Harbour. If you put this, if this was just a harbour, this part here, the only part of Sydney Harbour, or a harbour in the world, you'd say, oh, God, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, what are the best spots in the world? But it's just one little part of Sydney Harbour. You can see out the front there, the harbour goes everywhere. But this is on the lower north shore of Sydney. Very expensive part of Sydney, of course. You know, you need to pull a couple of million out of the ashtray and the Rolls Royce or the Maserati to buy something down here. But good luck to anyone that can do that. But as you can imagine, it's a very exclusive part of Sydney. But people from all around the city come down here and take advantage of this magnificent spot. So, and I got I think that might do us, but I just wanted to show you how good this place is. I think, personally, I think this area of Mossman and Balmoral, as far as the harbour's concerned, in my travels and work that I've done and all the little spots that I've been to, this is probably, I'd say, ranked number one. And that's, let me tell you, it's a very, very, very good field. It's a Cox Plate Group 1 field that I think, of all the places that I've been to, I think this would probably be the best. And not only have you got Balmoral around this area on the lower North Shore, you've got all these little spots in Mossman as well. So Mossman's just, virtually it's all the same. Mossman's just next door. But you go to Mossman, you've got all these national parks and all these little beaches. You know, it's got all these little, you've even got the naval base on the harbour there. So when you get down, you've got places like Oyster Bay, a couple of little beaches you can go and get your clothes off if you want to. There's I think one's Obelisk, which is that's a gay. If you're gay, you can get down there and get your gear off and have a sunbake down there. And then there's one next door to it, which I've just escapes my memory for now, but it's virtually next door for people who just want to go down and have a sunbake. And so it's got all these little places, and it's just such an interesting place, you know. And Mossman Bay, of course, you can get the ferry over to Mossman. You've got the zoo here. Mossman Bay is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, look, get motivated, come down here, spend a day down here, start coming down here and having a swim. It's absolutely beautiful. All right, hope you enjoyed that, everyone. Have a great Wednesday. Cheers.